It ain't everything. It's just what I know. And I heard that word when that, a rolling pin. Okay, I can't remember how to say it in Ponca. I seen it somewhere. I just don't know. Barbara, do you think it's in that walks on the ground? I can't remember how to say rolling pin. I mean, when you like flour, when you meet flour, you say wamuskite uh, bima.
Oh, look.
She was kneading, or how do you say that correct in English when they're doing this? Anyway, in our language, it's called bima. Then I put to cook, to fry, to bake, to boil, and to roast. They're verbs, but I just put them in there so that you guys will know how to use them. And we're gonna go on that. We're gonna use this all week. The only thing that we're gonna add to this is food. On Saturday, Sister Barbara, she asked Sean. She was asking about how you say pemmican and ponca, and she sent me some stuff talking about what that Ponca tribe of the Ponca tribe. About said Oklahoma. That book by James Howard. And not like I said, I don't think it's very good for us to use. And I mean, you could use anything as a reference, but I mean, don't go believing what they say in there because it's just so backward and I don't know, I don't like it. And so anyway, she called it uh Dagad uh Dube because that's what the book called it. And so I explained that on Saturday's class. Well, I believe we had a decent class on Saturday. Our Saturday's class is big, pretty good usually. And so anyway, on that class, it said I had to explain it. Ta means dried meat, and ta nuka means fresh meat. Literally breaks down to wet meat. Okay, and then Barbara was bringing in about saying it meant deer, and I told her it could, but when they talk about meat in general, it's just called ta or tanuka, nothing else that I know of anyway. And so
Tanuka. Okay. Tanuka.
yeah, and so anyway, but back to the point when I'm talking about on that meat, don't make it complicated when we talk about different stuff on there. Um, what she had mentioned. It could be true or not, but it doesn't matter. The point is any kind of meat in the Ponca language is either ta or tanuka. Now, what do you call moose meat, Barbara? Connie, what do you call alligator meat? Both of you go ahead and use that whiteboard if you're capable or able to, and write moose meat for Barbara and Connie. You got to write alligator meat.
See, I can't do the whiteboard.
Okay, well then
I
you,
didn't
you
find
just spell it
anything
out.
in I didn't
Yeah.
find anything in Walks on the Ground about baking or rolling pin or anything like that.
I did find some
Okay.
stuff about making bread, Barbara, but it was nothing about rolling pin.
I just don't know
Okay,
how to
I had
say it.
that
I mean,
wrong
they
one.
say it because you hear them old women talking about hand me the rolling pin, and
Yeah,
I can't remember.
see, I need to
I
print
think
that.
it's way binonge, way binonge, but I don't want to write it down. And then one of our fluent speakers down there said, "That's not how you say it. It might be way di nonge, or it could be way ga nonge." But like I tell you, Connie, and everybody else on here, don't guess. And that's what I'd be doing is guessing. Okay, Sean, you got squirrel meat. Grandpa, you got dog meat. Diane, you have horse meat. Debbie, you got turtle meat. Chris, you got frog meat. Gail, you got gar meat. Oh, there he is, Rob. I did. Rob snuck in on us. Okay,
Like
Rob,
alligator?
you got crawfish meat. When you guys are done, go ahead and mute yourselves and find it.
There is no word for moose in the Omaha or Ponca dictionaries.
What?
I cannot find moose.
That's crazy. That was one of our common foods when we lived in the north.
Yeah,
So you guys,
I don't see moose either. You go in the not in the pocket dictionary.
okay, what do you have? What was your food I gave you?
I have squirrel, so that would be tashinga, tashinga,
Jinga.
tashinga.
No, it would be singata for dried squirrel meat. And right there, I gave a clue how to use that.
Singata, singata. Yeah, squirrel's in there. Singa. I was saying it wrong. Singata for squirrel meat.
Fufuta.
What do you got, Gil?
Ta.
That's just fish meat. You got
Oh, you
gar.
talking about alligator?
Singata. Squirrel meat.
How would it not be in there? You see, look, we have to make notations on it. There, it's not that Grandpa didn't know these words; he knows them. He just didn't have enough time. Okay, Barber, I'm going to give you yours as bastonga.
The soft-nosed one.
That's how we say it. In Ponca, that's how we say it. They said it's a delicacy to eat their nose, but that's what they
Isn't
call
it?
them.
Isn't it like hupasista?
Hupasisnede.
Hupasisnedes.
Yeah, that's how you say gar.
Eagle,
So,
moose is in walks on the ground
what does it
under
say?
Niobrara. It says pastonga.
What
Pa,
page?
excuse me,
Pashtonga.
pashtonga.
Stonga.
Yeah,
Yeah, same
pashtonga.
thing I said.
Yeah,
But
you're
you're
right.
correct. I couldn't find it in the dictionary on the Ponca side or the English side.
Yeah, it's in chapter 2 if anyone's interested in walks on the
Do you
ground.
have a
Barbara, can
page
you look at
number?
it?
I'll get you the page number. Hang on, sweetie.
Remember,
19.
Barb, hers is a little bit different than ours.
Thank
She
you.
got that digital.
Yeah, it's chapter 2, and there's a long list of animal names: bison, beaver, moose, raccoon, deer, muskrat,
Got it.
antelope.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thank you.
got it. Sure.
Yep. It's page notes
And
in here too.
yeah, mine's 19, but
Who else is ready for their meat? Just raise
I
your
can do
hand.
mine. See he
What was
duba
yours?
ta. Is that me?
What was yours?
Alligator. See he duba
Oh,
ta
dried
or
alligator
tanuba.
meat.
Yeah,
Tanuka.
alligator. Tanuka, that's what I was trying. I couldn't tell if I wrote down a B or a K. Sihi Duba Tanuka.
I'll get her meat.
Thank you.
Sihi, Tuba, Tanuka.
Sihi. And there's a glottal stop. Duba with the down at the end.
Everybody, keep your meat down. I'm gonna write on the whiteboard so you guys can get it down.
Keep your meat down. Scott got a giggle out of that, Eagle. I just want to let you know. When you said keep your meat down, he's being a boy.
Yeah,
I ain't
look
mean
at,
it like that.
yeah, look at.
Who's ready? Jill
You
got
gave,
hers.
okay,
Yeah,
you
go
gave
ahead,
me
Jill.
frog
Frog.
and yeah,
Davia.
frog. Yeah, Tiabia and ta. Would you put that at the end for meat?
Yeah, what meat did you have, Chris?
It was frog.
Oh,
Tiabia.
Tabia.
Tiabia. Okay, I had a mark beside the T, so I didn't know if it was more of a pause there or not.
Little bit of a pause. Tabia.
Tiabia. Okay.
Davia. Mine was Sheena Data.
Dried dog meat.
Yeah, so mine is Monshkata.
That's right. Some of my favorite food right there. It seems like the older I get, all those delicacies, eating turtle stew, eating soft shell, turtle grilled, eating frog legs, all that's gone. Eating rabbit and squirrel all the time, it's gone. I grew up eating like that way on the East Road. It's gone. There ain't nobody eats like that no more that I know.
Right here.
Well, just roast ours. Just put it in a pan and fry it up. I eat squirrel and rabbit and
I could eat rabbit, but I can't eat shinga. My little shinga. No.
oh
Sean, what
I
did you
no.
get?
I raised one. I
Mine
raised
was
one and I can't eat it.
Singata, squirrel meat.
Okay, you got yours.
No.
Diane,
Ankuji.
Shankata. Horse meat?
Sangeta,
Shangeta.
dried horse meat. In the old days when we probably got horses around 1700 when we be in battle when we're trapped, they were the last resort with the horses. And before that, when we didn't have horses, our dogs were the last resort when you're starving. When you're trapped, might have been trapped in a canyon, a gully, or something where they're shooting arrows at them, they can't get out. That was their last resort, was horse and dog. First it was dog, then horse. And then dog, they use that Sundance ceremony. Okay. Make sure you write what you got down. I'm not gonna say it the same way, but write what y'all got down. I ain't even thinking of weird stuff. Okay, now you top row. Grandpa, you got baked. Connie, you got baked. Sean, you got baked. Second row, Diane, you guys got roasted. Chris, you got roasted. Rob, you got roasted. Third row, there's 9 of you on here. That's why I'm saying it according to my screen. Deb, you guys got fried. Barbara, you got fried. Gail, you got fried.
Fish.
So when you guys get ready, just raise your hands. You ain't got to use it. You got a deal that shows you could raise your hand, but I want you to literally raise your hand, and your roll's going to go when all you are done. And if the
Hey,
first
Eagle,
one
I
you get it,
can't use the whiteboard. I'm sorry, go ahead.
no, you don't have to use the whiteboard, sister. Listen, on each row, whenever the first one goes, if they get it wrong, and you said yours like that, but you got a chance to correct it. Okay? If they say the formation of the word wrong, then you already know the first one. If she's wrong or he's wrong,
in that word I
then
use.
then don't do it the same way.
How the fuck did you say alligator?
So it's the
Gail,
same animal,
mute.
and we just
See
change
mute
it with
Google.
like the roasted or fried.
Huh? I can hear you, sister.
So are we using it with the animal that we had?
Yeah, and the type of meat, the type of animal you got. You don't have to use the meat now because you can't say fried dried meat or fried wet meat. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna say it like that way. So now you're just gonna say your animal and all that. Connie, what did you guys have? I forgot. I'm writing it down so I'll know. What was yours?
Make alligator.
No, was it supposed to be fried, boiled, baked, roasted?
Make. I thought you said make.
No.
MAKE. Okay, then it was bake. Whatever it was, an ache
Okay, you
something.
guys
So it
said
was
baked.
bake, I guess.
Baked. Okay,
Okay.
Diane, what did I give you guys?
You gave us roast.
Okay, roast. Debbie, Connie, what did I give you and Gail?
Fried.
Fried? Okay. I just had to write it down on what row. Okay,
I'm glad you said something because I was going for the pache and getting it done.
Oh, geez. Wow. Okay, fried. We got Debbie. Bob. Gail. We got Gail, never the snail. Tell him, Gail, Gail, never the snail.
So, Eagle, is it like present tense, like I'm doing it now, or like I did it before? I'm baking it, or
Listen.
I am
Okay,
baking it?
listen. Remember, on the common verb, it takes present and past. Okay.
Okay.
I think it is Jeji Hoopa C Snake Day. Right?
Gail is absolutely wrong,
Oh man.
but you will get it, sister.
Well, Dad's using the dictionary and I'm in my room, so
No, you just had the word backward. Say it again.
oh is it Jeji Hoopa C Snake Day?
No,
Oh my gosh. I'll figure it out.
try it
Hold up.
again.
Okay, so the subject goes first. Hoopa. I'm talking about the alligator gar.
Who's
So
supposed to stand there?
Hoopa C Snake Day. How the heck do you say fried again? Oh my gosh, my brain.
Jeji.
Jay-Z, yeah.
Now, in
Sorry,
that
guys.
ta, hupas si snede, jeji ta.
You don't have to put that kind of meat on it, Grandpa, because that almost don't make no sense because you're frying it no matter how it is, whether it was fresh or dried already, you're frying it.
Yeah,
Oh.
So
you
go
have to
ahead.
tell it to me.
So all you're saying is fried gar.
Yeah.
Here in Oklahoma.
I have fried too.
Go ahead.
Pashtonga JG.
You got it right. Yeah, that's why I said the first
Pashtonga.
one to talk. Usually, if it ain't right, you know not to go that way.
Gail, help me out.
And stop calling me a snail.
That's
Dad's
that's
got
what I
the big
said,
snail.
Gail. I said, Gail, never the snail.
I know. I'm never the snail. But Dad's got the dictionary and I'm sitting in my room. So I'm just gonna listen to you guys and learn.
Okay,
All
you're
right.
the last one I'm gonna go, Deb.
I have baked squirrel. So, singa géange, singa géange for baked
Mm-hmm.
squirrel.
That's right.
Eagle,
What
mine
we
was
got?
same thing. Sihi Duba Jeonga. I can't pronounce it. Jeonga. Jeongda.
J
Sihi Duba Jeongda.
J.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey.
Jeongda.
What are you looking at? I'm lost now.
My voice is toasted. I'm in the verb book on page 30, trying to translate from Omaha. Jeongda.
Spell it to me.
In Omaha or Ponca,
It don't matter.
with a
Either
little
one.
Zeagd with the line and then a nasal A.
Zeag.
Yeah, Zeag
Hang on, drop
Giaga. Yeah, I was looking at it in Omaha.
Connie, what's your word again? Or what's your meat again?
Alligator.
Baked alligator or what? Which one? Fried, baked?
What? Baked. I'm sorry, baked. Uh-huh.
So
See,
the
he
Omaha word looks different than the Ponca word from where I'm
It
looking
Yeah,
at
is.
you have to
things. Yeah.
kind of translate it over. Sorry, go ahead, Eagle.
He had it on that sheet he posted in Google Classroom.
Yeah, my husband's out there trying to print it. Maybe a minute.
Here, come get this book of their sis. Get out of here, boy.
I'm sorry, were you talking to me? I apologize. Trying to help my husband print this thing.
Are you talking to me, sister, or who?
I thought you were talking to me. I apologize. I'm
No,
trying to help him print.
I told my dog, get out of here.
Oh,
My chihuahua.
sick.
Get out of here, get out.
You guys got thunder up there with you?
Yeah.
That's a little ankle biter right there.
Well, when people borrow my stuff, my books, listen.
Somewhere, Eagle, I have printed up an entire sheet of kitchen words with blanks to fill in, but I can't
Yeah.
find it just now.
I can't find it. It's just that
But I
Omaha book.
have it from, I'm not sure how long ago, maybe a year ago, but I have it somewhere.
That's that
I will
Omaha book
share
that
it if I
Henry's.
can find it.
Connie, I sent a small picture of those words to the Ponca language group with the fry bake
Thank you so
roast.
much. Thank you so very
Okay.
much. Thank you, Diane.
Okay, let me
I'll
tell you
write it
guys the
down.
history. The history real quick. When you say j'ai enrich, without a doubt, that means to bake. There ain't no misunderstanding that, to bake. Now, in modern times in Ponca, to say bake something in the oven or to roast it on the fire, you could say j'ai glan. And you guys heard how Connie said it. She said j'ai glan. She was j'ai glan. It's a root word. But when she said I baked it, she said it correctly. She said j'ai glan. J'ai glan. But she said, what was your animal?
Alligator.
So she
See
said,
he do
see
bug.
he. She said, see he do, but j'ai glan. That means she baked her alligator. She literally said, I baked my, without saying see do, but with tala. Yeah, she didn't have to say that because she used that word J glunt. That means I baked my alligator. And that's a verb conjugation. But in the old way, that was the only word that we used for roast. But today it can be used as baked. But Connie, on that deal, I gave you guys a format of the true original ways to cook, to fry, to bake, to boil, and to roast.
I didn't have it in my hands yet. I couldn't, I had
Okay.
to wait to get a copy. And I
Okay.
couldn't, I'm on a little phone, you know, the whole thing. But
Okay.
yeah, thank you. I have it now.
Yeah.
Thank
But
you
you
very
know, we
much.
can hear you so good.
Thought he said gone.
Giga. Gone.
J'ai
Jay,
gone. Oh,
Jay
Jay
gone.
Galone.
yeah, I got that. J'ai
Jiggle.
gone. She and
Okay, Grandpa, what's yours?
she not j'ai gone. Gone.
Yeah.
She not j'ai gone.
Okay. Now get your Grandpa. Was you able to get to look at that deal?
Look at what?
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna say this word, and we're gonna go through with every one of us. Hang on.
Yeah. I need to write it down.
Okay, so hold on.
It's okay. Everybody meet yourself but Grandpa. This is gonna be a little bit of a process. We're gonna knock out about 3 or 4 of you, then we're gonna take a break. Grandpa, are you ready? Hang on.
What?
Yeah. Are you ready, Grandpa?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Grandpa, I'm gonna say these words and you say them back because I don't know if you got your copies.
Oh, I got. Does it start off with cook?
That's not me.
No, it starts off with kitchen.
Kitchen.
Oh.
No.
Grandpa, I'm just gonna say them and you mimic me.
All right.
Ooh, honky.
Uhonky.
T. T.
Oh, T.
Kitchen. Okay, the
Got
next
it.
word is the tablecloth. Voila, te horrible.
Okay.
Voila, te.
T. Oh, wait.
Just go down the line.
Yeah, tablecloth that's where we're at, tablecloth.
Yeah, the tablecloth.
Say it again, Eagle.
Say it again.
Voila, te horrible.
Voila, te arriba.
Voila, te.
Arriba.
V.
Blah.
Blanc.
Horrible.
Okay. Yeah, voila, te. Blanc.
Yeah. Mange une. Oh, everybody, that's got a slash to that D. That's my fault. Dang, I just now caught that. Somebody might have to correct that on the on the deal because it ain't right. I just caught that. Stove is not une die. It's une thy.
Stove.
Stove.
So is that D line with it? Like a D with a line through it? Une's eye?
Yeah, I didn't even
Okay.
realize I made a typo handwriting.
I could make this printable in a little bit, but I'd have to do some
Monte.
correcting.
Isn't it?
You're Chris if you get time. Okay, Grandpa, the next one. Mom's a nuka uji.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
did you get to say stove? It's mom's a uneda or
Mons, what you mean?
unedai.
Bye.
I got this.
Yeah.
I got this right here for him to look at now. So
Okay.
keep it.
Yeah. Oh, here they are. She's got a whole list.
That's it. Grandpa,
Yeah,
just start reading them off. That stove, you gotta have a
Monte.
slash to it.
Uneza. Icebox. Monte Nuka Uji. Microwave. Kudai. Grill is Ugly. Spoon. Tehe. Fork. Weba Happy. Knife. Mahi.
Oh,
Dish or plate is Uchpe. Table. Wagate. A chair is Aglin. A pot. Wiu Han Tonga. A
correct.
bowl is Uchpe Tonga. A cup is Uchpe Shinga.
Oh,
What is that? Pan?
Linda,
Wiu Han.
that's
A
correct.
dipper is Ni Long Tong. A water pail is Ni Ilage.
Oh,
Bucket is Nehe. A spatula is Wei Song La. Or no? Yeah, I
yeah,
should say that.
that's correct.
Because Song Da don't make no sense. Wei Song La. A small pot is Wu Han Jinga. Cook is Han. Fry is Jeji. Bake is Jia He. Boil is Abihan. Roast is Jegan. Cooking tripod.
Yeah,
Uham. Ulu goshki.
okay.
Goshke.
Yeah, correct.
Goshke. Yeah. Yeah, I know most of these.
The next page, Gail, turn to the next one. It's got 3 other words.
Okay, hold on. Where'd he stop at? The tripod?
Dish towel and dish soap and hand soap.
I didn't get that one.
It's
I didn't get
it's
that
on
one either.
it's on Google
I didn't see it
Classroom.
either. I only saw
It
one
was added
page.
after.
Can you
Oh
send it to
gosh.
me? Here it goes. Here,
Hold
Dad.
on.
Get
I'm
Dish
gonna put
dish
I'm
towel
gonna put it
what?
hold on, I'm gonna put
dish
it on
towel.
Messenger.
Rob just sent it to the language group.
Okay.
Oh,
Both of
thank
them,
you,
Rob?
Rob.
Ibika.
Okay.
Dish soap. Uchpe Elijah. Elijah. Hand soap is way is that way the Tega Nombe
Yeah.
Elijah.
And listen, that hand soap is also used for hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
Hand soap and hand sanitizer is very take a number easy.
Elijah. Uh-huh. Yeah. Dish towel. What about napkin? Inde Wabahu.
We go no
Hey,
no
Mr. Raymond, don't start something we gonna have to finish.
Oh, all right.
Okay, go ahead, Connie.
I need to write them down later.
Are we reading them?
No.
What? Precious?
Okay.
Take your time, Connie. Grandpa, mute yourself.
Okay. Okay. I'm unmuted. Am I good? I'm good, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Kitchen. Uha. Tea. Tablecloth. Wadate. Adibda. Stove. Mosaic. With the D in the line. Icebox. Manger. Nuche. Uji. Microwave. Boy, I'm rolling my R's. Microwave. Uha pude. Grill. Uha agli. Spoon. Tehe. Fork. Lebachti. Knife. Mahi. Dish or plate. Uchpe. Table. Wadate. Chair. Agli. Agli. Pot. Wiuhatonga. Wiuhatonga. Bowl. Uchpe tonga. Cup. Uchpe jinga. Pan. Wiuha. Wiuha. Dipper. Ni idata. Ni idata. Water pail. Ni igle. Ni
No.
ni idage. Ni idage. Ni idage. Got it?
It's doggy.
Not it. Okay, the D, yeah, it's just not rolling off my tongue. Ni idate. Well,
Gay.
ni idata. Te. Okay, it looks
Gay.
like a nasal A there. Oh, okay. Te. Is that it?
No, it's
Can you touch this?
GE.
Oh, G. Where am I? Okay. Ni in the one above it. Ni ida. Got it right. I'm sorry.
Connie, you're
Bucket.
breaking up.
Nege.
Can you guys hear her?
Uh-oh. Can you hear me? Hello,
I can
hello,
hear you
hello.
now.
No? Okay. Bucket is Meghe. Spatula, Wazy Songda. I'm sorry, Wazy Songda. Small pot. Wiyu Jinga. I'm sorry, that's not an X. Wiyu Jinga. Jinga. Wiyu Jinga. Cook. Uha. Fry.
Good.
Jeji. Bake. Is that wrong?
No.
Bake. Jianhe. Boil.
Jeon,
Jianhe. Thank you. Boil. Abika. Roast. Jagda. I think that's an A. Jagda. Cooking. Tripod. Uda. Udugashke. Dish towel. Ukpe ibika. Dish soap. Ukpe idija.
yeah.
Is it idija or idija? Idija. Okay.
Idija.
Okay. I didn't get that D line in there. Hand soap is really Tega. And did you say you can use that for sanitizer?
Yeah, say it again.
Okay. Wavy Tega.
You said it correct that time.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, right here I'm gonna point out stuff. So some of you guys that are been taught by our relatives in Omaha, listen, they're gonna tell you that when you say ni iratong, that means a cup, but it don't mean cup, it means a dipper. So you're gonna have to pay attention on it. And some of these things on here, from what you might have learned, is different than what you learned. So learn what I'm teaching you. What I'm teaching you is pure Ponca. Can you hear me? Pure Ponca. And when they say a bowl, sometimes they say ukpe buta, or sometimes you hear people say buta ukpe. But the real thing, when you say ukpe, that can mean a bowl, a saucer, or a plate. A bowl, a saucer, a plate. Barbara, look it up in Wagonze's book.
Ukpe, dish or plate.
Look for bowl.
Bowl, tani uji. Like a soup bowl. Tani uji.
Let's check. Did you check both of them? Because I thought I seen it say ukpe buta or something. Remember the
I'll
old
check.
one and then the Grandma Elizabeth?
Grandma Elizabeth, I have somewhere on my computer. It might take me a minute.
Let me see. Oh my gosh. So much we got. Oh, Okay, Grandma Elizabeth Stabler, she just has space like Ponca. Now, I thought it was in one of these new books I seen, and it said Uxbe Buta. Or maybe I made that word up. I don't know. Can't remember. I got a lot of written stuff. Like I got a small dictionary already that I wrote a lot of stuff because in today's society, to say bowl, plate, or saucer and use the same word is kind of confusing to people that don't know the language. Am I right or wrong?
Right.
Yeah, I got the same thing in Wagonda's dictionary under the English. Now, I was talking about Grandma Elizabeth Stabler. She also has it in here, Barbara. It's also in here in this deal.
What are you looking for?
She has it just says ukpe.
Yeah, I looked it up already. I got the paperback.
Okay.
I thought you might have it handy. Right. Nice now. You know, Wagonda's dictionary just says Tony Uzi. You know what that means is it holds soup. It's good always to reference these things. No way. No way. Go ahead, Sean. You can go.
Okay, let me get up my list. All right. Kitchen. Uhati. Uhati. Tablecloth. Wadate atiba. Stove. Monze uneda. Oh, I'm sorry. Monze unedai.
No,
Unedai.
no, you said it correct the first time. I forgot to slash that D.
Oh, okay.
See, it's
Monze.
your punk is coming second nature. You said it right the first time.
Probably by mistake. Monze unedai. Icebox. Monze nuke uji. Uji. I always laugh when I hear that uji word because people anyway, forget it. Microwave. Kude. Kude. Sorry. I keep missing the slash. Kude. Grill. Agli. No, I'm sorry. Agde. Agde? Agde? Is that right, Eagle? Agde? Okay. Spoon. Dehe. 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 Fork. Webachapi.
Yeah.
Webachapi. Knife. Mahi. Dish, plate. Uchpe. Uchpe. Table. Wadate. Chair. Agli. Pot. Wiuha taga. Tanga. Tonga. Wiuhantanga. Wiuhantanga. Bowl. Ukpe tanga. Cup. Ukpe jinga. Pan. Wiuha. Dipper. Ni itanta. Ni itanta. Water pail. Ni itange. Bucket.
On that deal is ni for the dippers. Ni is the.
For dipper, ni ita or
I
ta.
found another correct deal that doesn't have no nozzle A. For dippers, scratch that out. You gotta roll down. We got a couple typos, and that's the second typo I found on
Okay.
stove, and then also on that it's ni the stove.
Ni
And
idan.
then the water pail is ni itage.
Ni itage.
Just say it real calm. Ni itage.
Ni itage.
Yes.
Bucket. Neche. Spatula. Wait. Spatula. Waiti sanda. Santa. Waiti sanda. Small pot. We uhanjinga. Cook. Uha. Fry. Jejin. Bake. Jeange. Boil. Abija. Roast. Jengla.
Jegla.
Jegla. Jegla. Roast. Jegla. Cooking tripod. Cooking tripod. Uha.
No, the Hilly. You're standing outside?
Uha. Udugashke.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. 3 more. Okay. Dish towel. Ukpe ibika. Ukpe ibika. Dish soap. Ukpe itija. Ukpe itija. Hand soap or hand sanitizer. Waititega. Nambe itija.
Wady. Tega. Wady Tega.
Waititega. Nambe itija.
Yes. Okay, class, we're gonna take a 10-minute break. I'm gonna stop recording while we're breaking.